This is Angelo. I'm the DSP engineer at Meris, and I'm both proud and excited to be able to show you the Ottobit. The Ottobit is a very unique 500 series processor in that it features DSP to bring both vintage video game sounds and new unheard of sounds to your audio tracks. It can liven things up, it can transform things, it can degrade things. It is able to transform your tracks into something that really stands out. We really are excited that we're able to completely design and build it in Los Angeles, and we think it'll be the perfect addition to your recording studio. In this demo, I'm going to show how the Ottobit's 3 carefully crafted elements work and how they combine together to form the Ottobit's unique sound. To record the Ottobit, I'm using the DI of our guitar-centric mic pre, the 440. I'm using a second 440 to record my voice. The first feature I'll be highlighting is the bits control. By using this feature, you can limit the bits of your audio the same way it would be limited in a vintage console. Here's my dry guitar with the bits set to max. Now, I'll reduce the bit depth and you'll hear the effect of the truncation. Next up is the sample rate control. This control allows you to go from no decimation all the way down to some very severe aliasing effects. To add more motion to your sound, you can modulate the sample rate using the LFO. The LFO's rate is tied to tap tempo, so just simply tap to get to the speed you would like. The LFO features several waveforms including ramp up, and by holding the tap tempo button, you can get to ramp down, triangle, sine, square, and even a random sample and hold. The sample rate can also be modulated by the triggered envelope. For each new note at your input, the Ottobit will trigger a sweeping envelope that can be used to change your sample rate. So starting with no trigger applied, you'll get a very static sound with a fixed amount of aliasing. Now, by raising the trigger depth, you'll hear the sample rate change with each new note. The LFO and envelope are additive, so you can use them together to get more complex effects. The Ottobit features a very advanced and flexible ring modulator that you can use to further mangle your audio. From standard bipolar ring modulator sounds, back down to subsonic rates for a tremolo-like effect. The Ottobit's ring modulator has parallel AM and FM outputs, allowing you to blend between the two or to go to either extreme. Here's what setting the blend to FM sounds like. You can choose different wave shapes for the ring modulator as well, adding more harmonic complexity. Putting the AM/FM blend somewhere in the middle gives the Ottobit a unique flanging effect. A feature that really sets the Ottobit's ring modulator apart is its ability to track your pitch. Without the pitch tracking applied, the ring modulator will simply stay at the frequency you last chose. But with pitch tracking enabled, the Ottobit will set the ring mod frequency relative to your input pitch. Now again with pitch track disabled, you can also use the ring modulator's pitch tracking to dial in a classic sub-octave effect. Finally, just start turning knobs and mixing the elements together to find a sound that suits you. The possibilities are endless. Developing the Ottobit brought us back to a time where things were more than met the eye, DeLoreans could fly, and a couple of bucks and a bike ride meant renting some games and movies for a long summer's night of grenade-tipped arrows and throwing stars. We hope to see you there too.